Want to know how you can run circles on managers who want to pull you into the conference room? Well, listen up, because there are two instances where I have made two of my managers lose their freaking minds, and I got great satisfaction. You want to know what I did? Okay. Situation number one. The manager who started it all, the one who cussed me out in the hallway and who started the whole workplace bullying thing, yeah, him. He decided he was going to pull me in a room with my senior manager one day, tell me when I could speak, tell me when I couldn't speak. And he was just totally nasty, totally disrespectful. So I put all the pressure on the senior manager that was in the room. As he was telling me that I couldn't speak, I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. Go ahead. You have the floor, right? In my mind, I'm like, Chris, he's playing checkers, you play chess. Piss him off. This is the conversation I'm having in my mind. Be professional, but play the game. So as he was telling me, this is my meeting, I speak, I tell you when you can speak. They want you to say, don't talk to me that way. And then that way you guys go back and forth, and that way they give you a reason to fire you, whatever the case may be. When he was telling me, this is my meeting, I tell you when you can speak, I was like, you know what, you're right, this is your meeting. Go ahead and speak. You were saying? He didn't have nothing to say. And then I left it up to my senior manager to say, okay, please don't talk to her that way. You see where I'm going with this? In the meantime, he's just, throwing all these jabs at me. In the meantime, I'm like, I'm calm, cool, collected, sitting there, because I'm like, I got this guy. Because they want a reaction out of you. But instead, I flipped the script on him, and I was getting all kinds of reactions out of him. You know what he said? He was just like, she's carefully crafting her words. And every time I spoke, he was falling down in his chair. You guys, this is a 60-something-year-old man. He said, oh. He's throwing his hands up. She's carefully crafting her words. You guys, I was loving every second of it. And when it worked that first time, I said, okay, the next time someone pulls me into a conference room, I'm going to do the same thing again. Sure enough, a couple of toxic managers later, this other manager put me on the PIP. And he's pulling me into this room, red, yellow, green. I got 60 days to get myself together. And every week when we're meeting with human resources, it's the reason why he has me on red or yellow here, and he's always trying to make up a reason why, right? I got my documentation together. I knew I was doing my job. I knew he was just picking with me. And at this point, I'm making a plan in my own, in the background, because I'm like, okay, PIPs, we already know what a PIP is, you guys, right? PIP is just that warning, and you need to start making plans to find another job someplace else or another department or whatever the case may be. So by this time, I have already checked out. I've already started making plans to do what I got to do to make sure that I can still carry on and make a living and help support my family. So we're getting pulled into this. I'm getting pulled into this conference room every week with human resources, and my manager is just like, talking about all the things I did wrong, and I was just like, oh, okay. I was just like, I'm sorry. I could have sworn you told me to do this. Here's documentation where you told me to do that, or oh, you wanted me to do this? Oh, okay. Well, you didn't explain that to me that way. I'm sorry. I'll make sure that I do better next time. And I was just, everything that he was saying, I was kind of agreeing with him, because once again, they're looking for the fight. I wasn't giving it to him. I was giving him everything he wanted. And you know what he was doing? This guy was like in his mid-late 30s. He was pounding the table. Same reaction, you guys. I'm telling you, great satisfaction I got from it. So next time you get pulled into a conference room, don't give them what they're looking for. They want a reaction out of you, but no, get a reaction out of them. And I'm telling you, love every second of it. And every time they pull you in the conference room, just agree with them. As long as you're not agreeing with the fact that you're not doing your job, but agree with the fact that, oh, okay, well, can you explain that better? Have your documentation with you and just kind of just go with the flow. But don't let them get under your skin, because that's the whole purpose of the meeting. So I hope this information helps someone out there. I'm Kristen Peoples with bossofculture.org.